Hey, beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I guess you can call it a podcast. You guys, we're here today to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. And you know what? I'm going to make it real quick. You know why? Because you motherfuckers ain't watching it anyway. And when you do, you're only staying on for like 2 minutes. So let's just get it done and over with. Let's just talk about the one part that we want to talk about, which is the part with Kelly, Porsha, and K. Michelle sitting down, and the little tea place that they was at was so cute, you guys. I can't wait for my bestie to come this summer because we are definitely going to do a little tea spot like that. I think they have one in Chicago, downtown or something. Yeah, I got to find it again, but when I find it, we got to check it out. But anyway, back to the sit down, you guys. So we have Porsha telling Kelly, listen, we can let bygones be bygones, and, you know, let's try to start over and be closer. And Kelly said, yeah, that's great. And Porsha says, but however, let's talk about the fact that you were talking about me being married and messing with a married man, but how about you fucking with a married man? And she's like, what are you talking about? No, I never did. And she's like, yeah, you did. And Porsha said she was the receipt, you guys, and she sounded very, very convincing. I don't know what anyone else thought, but her being like, I was there when dude called and said I just fucked Kelly, and it was during the BET Awards, and like she had specifics, stuff that people don't just make up. Like, you just not making up the BET Awards, etc. So I don't know. I'm inclined to believe Porsha. But anyway, somehow they still pieced it up, and Kelly asked for a hug, or she at least said, did you want to give me a hug like you did Shamia? And they got up and they hugged, and they said everything was fine, which later on we find out it wasn't, because Kelly goes back and tells them that, you know, Porsha said this stuff about her. I guess she called her Porsha because Angela ends up telling Porsha later on. Porsha called Kelly a fake bitch because she said we pieced it up. But yeah, so Kelly goes back, and when she's telling the story back, she's making it sound like Porsha asked her for a hug, and she's like, oh, you want to give me a hug like you did Shamia? But no, bitch, you were like, oh, you want to give me a hug like you did Shamia? Let's hug it out. You wanted that hug. So why are you going back, you know, acting like you didn't, or it was something big? But of course, we know they have to be messy. So there's that. Also, you guys, let's talk about Drew real quick. Drew, she gotta give up her kids and the house, even though she was clowning him, the man under the stairs and all that shit. So God don't like ugly, so maybe she should have been a little more humble with the fact that she made him go downstairs. And I mean, they couldn't get along. I was about to say she could have let that man use the whole house, but I guess if you can't get along, you can't get along. Yeah, they couldn't get along. So, or at least they acted like they couldn't, but we would see them in, you know, certain places where it looked like they were still kind of liking each other. But we don't know what happens behind closed doors, so we won't speculate. But yeah, as much as Drew drives me crazy, I would not wish that on any mom to have to give up custody of their children. I mean, she's not giving it up. They still, I'm sure, have joint custody, but he has primary custody for the school year, which is most of the time. So it looks like she'll have them maybe on summer break, and, you know, I'm sure they'll do every other weekend, stuff like that. But Jesus, that's got to be hard. Like, I don't wish that on anybody. So I'm not happy about that, even though Drew drives me crazy. But then again, maybe she can go get some more work done. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to worry about taking care of them and getting babysitters and all that. Wasn't he the primary custodian anyway? Wasn't he, you know, primarily taking care of them? I don't know. I could be reaching. But anyway, I digress, and let's move. Porsha's confession outfit, you guys, that brown leather with the gloves and the boobies hanging out like they're about to fall out, but they didn't because they're perfectly tucked. Y'all, I wish if my girls were not so big, something like that. I loved it. I love that little shirt. But anyway, you guys, that's kind of it. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you be part of the beautiful people family. Like the video, and if there's a hype, y'all, I just be talking because I have never seen a goddamn hype on my video. I've hyped up some other videos because You know, that's just the creator in me. I love to love on people, but I've never seen a freaking hype button on my video. Maybe because I'm not monetized. Does that matter? Anyway, like the video, you guys. Please consider subscribing. We would love to have you be part of the Beautiful People family. If you're still here, you are the real MVP. Thank you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Smooches.